Topic 2. Perception, Emotion, and Culture by Dakota Morris. Good evening. My name is Dakota, and I am the oldest of my siblings, the people that I let in my social circle I am extremely close with. My task is to discuss emotion, perception, and culture within interpersonal communication and relationships. Perception influences reflect in interpersonal communications by what we are able to detect around us by being aware of our senses, what we see, hear, touch, taste, and smell. It gives us a sense of comfort when you use your senses to feel out a situation. Emotion is a little different because it ties into what we feel at certain moments. For example, when I lost my grandfather, I was dealing with grief and couldn't wrap my head around being happy for my sister during her graduation last summer. The emotions I was feeling back then were making interpersonal communications with others difficult. Culture relates because it focuses on normal routines of society or achievements by a certain group of people. Interpersonal communication is influenced by perception and emotion and culture because of all three of them build the foundation of communication. Do they bring benefits or challenges? In my opinion, they bring both benefits and challenges to interpersonal relationships. Because with benefits, you are seeing outside the box, you're seeing how or what you could benefit from in a relationship. The challenges are sometimes you do something for the wrong reasons, you don't always think it through, or think of what the outcome might be. In my opinion, when something like that happens, it's caused by being blindsided by our emotions. For example, I told the truth about something my best friend was doing because I thought it would make the situation better. Turns out, on my end, it backfired because although it wasn't my fault for telling the truth on what she did, she's the one who's blaming me because I prevented her from having a good time. Explain how culture and diversity affect the perception process. Without perception, you're not aware of your surroundings. You need diversity with others, with the offering of the assortment of the variety of topics or cultures to choose from in your day-to-day life. In my opinion, without the cultural perception, ideally you would be alone because you wouldn't have anyone to share or learn from. Do I agree with emotional intelligence and intelligent quotient? I do agree with this statement because you can have a really high IQ, but not be able to handle other people's emotions in a personal or public setting. I think that in order to have a perfect playing field, you have to have both the emotional intelligence, EI, and the intelligence quotient, IQ, to be able to handle interpersonal communication with people who aren't in your close personal circle. I perceive myself as being more of an emotional intelligent rather than having a high intelligence quotient. I think of emotional intelligence for myself as being more street smarts than having a high IQ, which to me is more of a book smart idea. I think that there's always room for improvement regardless of how high your EI is, and people are always learning and focusing on how to be better people. So yes, I always think that I could improve my EI, whether it be with social skills, self-regulations, having more empathy for others who I deal with, and empathy is something I currently lack from, being more self-aware of my surroundings, having better motivation to get things done, be there for other people, just in general, like being a better person. In conclusion, do you need perception, emotion, or culture for interpersonal communication and relationships? I believe that it boils down to being about your personal needs because everyone is different. I believe that some people need to be around others and need to be the center of attention to feel like they are accomplishing something. But other people are most comfortable when they're alone They typically kind of are antisocial. They don't need other people to have that line of communication. But interpersonal skills that people can work on or have is conflict resolution, conflict management, negotiation skills, persuasion skills, adaptability, affirmation skills, self-awareness, some team building exercises. Thank you.